I'll tell you the first about the idea that struck before we started this project. In fact, in midday meal scheme in Uttar Pradesh, we have about 1.5 lakh schools which cover more than 2 crore children. The major problem that we face before starting this project, it's a Government of India scheme which is implemented all over the country, and UP is one of them, of course. Basic problem was that the lowest level of the supervisory level was not knowing whether the meal was cooked in the adjacent school or not. Because in a block we have about 200 odd schools, so it's very difficult to cover it physically or manually. So traditional system of data collection, what you see is you getting information after a month, after a quarter, and given the sensitive nature of this scheme where a child has to be fed every day in the program, it doesn't make sense if you come to know about meal not being served after a month. So that was the challenge which we had to hit one way or the other. And second important challenge was that whatever system we had to devise had to be a cost-free, toll-free system to the information giver. Because given the number of schools and the number of teachers, more than 4 lakh teachers whom we are covering on random basis. So if we get into a process of, suppose we ask them to send information on their own through their phones, then a whopping amount of reimbursement procedure has to take place. So we devised a way where it has to be cost-free to teacher, to toll-free to teacher. What we do actually is we send IVR calls to the teachers' mobile numbers and get the data of children being fed that particular day. It is appended on real-time basis in the MIS of the system, and we also get the data whether the meal was cooked or not. So these are two basic information important for this particular scheme. Coming to the context of government schemes or even the private sector, as I told someone, I was sharing with someone else, that India is now emerging as a very big market, and especially the rural market is a very, very big segment. The world also recognizes this. So, but you don't have quick information systems available. Given the problem of electricity, given the problem of network, we have a model ready tool available which can straightway be implemented. It's so simple. It can be customized to the specific nature of any scheme, be it Government of India programs, be it state programs, welfare schemes, or the private sector like market surveys. In fact, it was very interesting. Yesterday in the Nasscom conference, I was attending the session on co-creation, the cost versus value debate. And Mr. Roger Gurnani was there, who was saying that gone are the days when you used to do market survey and based on your gut feeling you used to create demand, and then accordingly cost etc. were determined. In the changing scenario, when the companies have to connect digitally to the customers, we have a model available readily with us which can straightway connect to the customers, and Nasscom can here help in a big way.